How does legacy impact Freemasonry and masculinity in general?
Legacy,
like I'm a third generation Mason?
Or I think it speaks to that, and I don't want to speak for John, but what about creating a legacy and kind of leaving that legacy behind? I think we touched on a little bit with mentorship and, and kind of sharing those experiences.
Well, one thing that, again, this is not specific to Masonry, is when we think about being able to impact people's lives, like through mentorship or being a professor, and some of the other roles that we have, when we actually can influence someone to the point where they choose to change themselves, a bit of us lives on in them. And therefore that concept of truly a broader sense of immortality really exists. And that is an element of legacy that isn't just by blood. And as well as it's beyond just even your lodge. And that's what Brother Masons have been doing for centuries.
Right. Well, and at a different level, look at our Grand Almoners Fund. I mean, that's a gift that's a legacy. The brethren of our past and of the last decade have really put together a Grand Almoners Fund, and they're going out and they're helping people every day, and that's going to affect thousands of lives of those people that have been helped. But it also is a gift that's going to continue into the future. I mean, it's really about our integrity and our credibility that we've found a way to put our values to work.
So. And another thing that we like to do is to use our tools as sort of metaphors for bettering ourselves, the chisel, as we work away on our ashlar, so to speak. And I like to think of that as not just a personal sort of goal, but also we're working on the very lodge we're in. Each one of us is a part of that lodge. So we are using our own implements, if you will, to chisel the ashlar of the lodge, to make it better. Your contribution creates that legacy. Say, wow, that was the guy who helped to put together the mentor program, or that was the person that really built us, the way to do our degrees better, things like this. You invest that time. That's the legacy. It's you and the lodge, and then beyond that.
And the beyond that is when you take that improved brother, you actually go out into your communities. Guess what? Your families benefit from that.
Right.
There's
the legacy right there.
Wherever you work, the various other things you do in terms of community, all of those benefit. So how we improve the world? Take a good man and bring him out into the world through what they learn through Masonry.
Nice. Yeah.
And that's how you improve. And oh, by the way, you get a whole lot of us going out into the world. That's how you can really make an impact on the communities.